So Anavar is banned. The FDA banned Anavar. Can't be compounded anymore, not even with a script. What is going on? Let's talk about this. Hi everyone, welcome to Miami Life and Fitness. If you are new here, then welcome to my channel. And if you're back, then thank you so much for your support. I also want to thank every single one of you who has purchased the product, who have supported me and my product, who has written reviews. I know who you are. Some of you have already gotten your consultations. Others are getting their consultations scheduled. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. The product is rolling really well. So yes, I'm talking about Anavar again, but this is going to be a very different type of video of the Anavar, of how I'm used to filming and recording and delivering to you information about Anavar, also known as osandralone. This is a very sad video. I found out last week that the FDA is banning osandralone. I figured out exactly what is going on, and I wanted to make this video and have enough information to back up what I'm saying and to create an actual full video with actual real substance of what's going on. I'm just saying, oh, Anavar got banned, people can't use it, blah blah blah. You know, I don't just want to do an over the surface type video. So what happened was last week, Anavar was banned. It will be banned, and it was due to Gemini Labs, Gemini LLC, Laboratory Pharmaceuticals, and 3 other pharmaceutical companies that basically withdrew their approval for this drug, right? This hormone called osandralone, Anavar. And then of course the FDA approved it. So ridiculous. Listen, Anavar is the safest and the mildest anabolic steroid, which is why it was originally intended for use and safe to be used by women and children. Again, women and children. The medicinal uses for this were for HIV patients because they had muscle waste, for burn victims, and for anemia. These are the main medicinal uses, and it is such a incredible compound for all of this, not only in the bodybuilding world, but actually just for the medicinal uses itself. And this is just how incredible of a anabolic steroid this is. This is going to have a huge impact, not just on the bodybuilding world, but in the medicinal world itself, but also into the anti-aging and the hormonal replacement clinics, because it is the most common, the most widely used, because it is the safest and it is the mildest. And it does help for so many reasons. I mean, I actually have quite a few clients that aren't anemic, so they're not just gonna take Anavar for fun. Oh, I wanna build muscle and I wanna get lean, I wanna take Anavar. No, they actually need it. Their body actually needs it for medicinal reasons. So basically Gemini Labs and 3 other labs basically said they were going to withdraw their approval for osandralone, and the FDA just approved and wants it off the market, and it's taking it off the market because it's labeling it as unsafe. So what is unsafe about it? They're going off of a study based on, I believe it's 1984, correct me if I'm wrong, and it's basically saying from that research and this report that it's not safe due to that it can cause liver failure. Sure, if you take 200 milligrams a day and drink alcohol on top of that, that it could cause liver tumors, and that it could mess with blood lipid panels and have blood lipid changes. And yes, anything can have that. But listen, anything that runs through your liver, which is everything we put in our mouth, can actually cause your liver enzymes to freak out and to cause liver failure, aka alcohol. Alcohol is way more detrimental and way more damaging than little old Anavar. Okay, why isn't anybody talking about Anavar? Why isn't anybody talking about any pain medication, antibiotics? Do you know how much havoc and how much chaos that actually causes on the liver, and how damaging that actually is to the liver? It's incredible. People aren't talking about this. People are just talking about little Anavar. And little by little, they just want to take all of the hormones that are used in bodybuilding and have other medicinal purposes taken off the market. Pretty soon they're going to take off the nandrolone, and pretty soon they're going to take off growth and all other peptides. They're going to take off testosterone, and the guys with low T, which is a disease, and women have a disease too called low T as well, and they're just going to take that off the market as well. So it's, you know, here's the thing. let's just ask a question here out loud, and everybody comment below, please. Can anybody please tell me what pharmaceutical drug is safe? What pharmaceutical drug is classified as safe? Every single pharmaceutical drug actually has tons of side effects. Has anybody even watched TV lately? Has anybody even watched TV? Duh, that's like everybody. Does at least not even 1 hour go by that you are seeing repetitive commercials in your face about pharmaceutical drugs, about compounded drugs that are made in a pharmacy that have all these tons of side effects? Not only that, but they're presenting them to you in such a fun and comical way that everybody's dancing around. They've created all these jingles and songs. Everybody's dancing around and jumping up and down the street and jumping up bushes and grabbing, like flowers and throwing them in the air and acting all sexy. And then you have these fat people, F-A-T, obese, overweight, balloons, jumping around, these overweight people talking about, oh, my blood pressure, blah, and they're making a song and dancing like they're happy that they have blood pressure and they're gonna take all these drugs. I mean, have you actually, my God, it's sickening. I'm just so sick of this shit. They're making everybody into a drug addict, into a compounded drug addict of a pill that you can just ingest. This country is turning into drug addicts, pharmaceutical drug addicts. Now, instead of just being a drug addict on the street, I'm a pharma drug addict. They are turning us into drug addicts. They want to take away the stuff that's good for us, and they want to put us on these pharmaceutical drugs that are not. And it's sickening to me. Not only that, but now they're trying to shove all the shit down our throat throughout the whole damn country. And they're marketing, saying it's okay and throwing in your face for the transgenders, to little kids, to teenagers, about it's not an estrogen blocker, it's called a hormone blocker. Ooh, hormone blocker, ooh. It's not an estrogen blocker, it's a hormone blocker. You don't want to be a girl anymore? Ooh, well, let's take the, hormone blocker. You don't want to be a boy anymore? Ooh, let's take tons of estrogen. You don't want to be a girl anymore? Let's take tons of testosterone. Why is it so easy for a child to be dispensed testosterone and estrogen blockers, but you can't give? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I want to add something to that study where they're getting that it's not safe because of liver failure and liver tumors and blah, 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 and elevated AST and ALT levels. Whatever. Let's see what you look like after you have some tequila and a glass of wine or something, what your liver looks like then. But here's another thing. They are actually bunching and lumping into one big pile all of the oral steroids, all the C17 alkylated steroids, which supposedly, cause so much damage to the liver. Have we forgotten about antibiotics and pain medication and Tylenol and ibuprofen, which is really hard on the liver? Have we forgotten about those? Or are we just gonna concentrate on little old Anavar? Can we all just form a petition? Guys, listen, this is important here. This is important to me, to us, to people in the fitness world, people that just want to be fit, people that are literally over 40 and 50 and need hormonal replacement to restore and rebalance their hormones, men on TRT, HRT, children, women, people that are anemic, people that have eating disorders, muscle waste, HIV patients. Let's get together and form a petition. If you want to do this, please email me or write comments down below. Let's all get together. Let's really do something for our community. Let's really do something to actually, that's something positive, that is something medicinal, and that is not a drug, it is a hormone. Anyways, they're lumping it in because it's a oral steroid. They're lumping it into all the C17 alkylated, which it's the T-ball and the D-ball and the Anadrol, and you can't compare Anavar to Adrol. You just can't. It's mind blowing what they're doing, that they're just lumping it into one. That's like lumping a Porsche into the Toyota and the Hyundai category. That's what they're doing, guys. That's what they're doing. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. So listen, that's really the video. I just want to get out there how I felt and what's going on, and it's really bothering, and it's disturbing to think that the FDA is actually approving this. What is the motivation behind Gemini, and what is the motivation behind FDA? I mean, is it money? Is it the government? The FDA is a private agency, obviously paid by lobbyists, paid by government. There's money involved in this. Who knows if Biden's involved with this? I don't know. Who knows if they're gonna come, checking and listening to my videos and tapping into my house and what Sarabi's doing all day. I don't know. But, I don't care. The government is behind this. The FDA is a private entity, and there's money, there's a driving force, which is money, and it's all monetary, and they are taking it off so that it could be controlled on another way. And listen, most people get it from the UGLs anyway. So props to all you UGLs, just gonna make a lot more money, but be careful, re-up now, re-up on the powder, because the powder will probably most likely be getting more expensive. So re-up on your powders. That's the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. Just wanted to get this video out there. Comment below, let's interact, let's engage, let's all talk with each other about what's going on. How do we feel? Ladies, this is gonna impact us a lot. Men, you can just switch that for T-ball or Primo, not a big deal. Well, anyway, those are illegal anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But ladies, this is gonna affect us a lot, especially those that get it prescribed through a clinic. So let's interact. And let's see what we can do. Let's get together and let's see what we can do. If anybody has any comments or any ideas on what we can do legally to actually get this out there and be made public so we can get an awareness out there, let me know. Email me at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com. And as always, thank you so much to all my supporters, my fans. I love you all. Super thanks. And my members, if you need help with nutrition or training, or you want to set up a consultation, go to my website at www.miamilifeandfitness.com, or just email me at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great week, and we will see you soon.